Hi guys! So today I want to talk about something that I've been talking about for a while. Some of you may have known me as the Health Nut on Daytime at 9. I used to talk about different healthy recipes and stuff. And I just wanted to share some information that I've learned since moving to California. Now I do want to start off by saying I am not a registered dietitian, nor am I a personal trainer. I am just like you. I went online and I knew I wanted to eat better and I wanted to look at different recipes and stuff. And I found out so much information that I just want to share with you guys. Now we're going to separate into a couple different categories. So there's exercise and then there's eating right. And of course you can't do one without the other because it's all about balance. So here are just a few different tips that I've learned since basically changing my lifestyle. This is great if you know that you want to make a change but you just don't know where to start. I would start with watching Hungry for Change. Now, it's a documentary on Netflix that talks about what kind of foods we're eating now and the harm it's causing us and what we can do to change it. Now, you know there's a whole bunch of documentaries about food on Netflix and everywhere. They're always just kind of depressing, honestly. But this one makes it so that you actually know what to do and what to change, and it's relatively easy. Hungry for Change talks about how we need to be eating more natural foods. Obviously not genetically modified, and just ones that our ancestors used to eat. So kind of like paleo, but they're not putting a name on it, which is cool. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So we went to Trader Joe's and we got vegetables and fruits and maybe like a couple things that were packaged. But definitely not like the pasta or like starchy things we used to get, and we were reading labels like nobody's business, and I was like, sweet, okay. And I have to say that it was cheaper than we thought it was gonna be. As far as diet goes, you don't have to eat a carrot for lunch and a stalk of celery for dinner. You can have larger portions, but since they're vegetables and they're fruits, they're lower in calories and they're really good for you. And you'll find that your body just gets used to it and just like craves it. Because the day after our cheat day, we'll just be like, where's our veggies? We need them. So if you're one of those people that just does not hate vegetables, it's not like, woohoo, broccoli, that's okay. Just start small and grow from there. You cannot just go from 0 to 60 because you're going to end up hating it. And that's where the problem comes in for most people. You can't go from drinking lovely, like fruity smoothies to having a green juice because you're going to think the green juice is absolutely disgusting. And I'm happy to say that we like green juices now. Celery, spinach, collard greens, all of those. So it's just a stepping stone. And everything with your diet is going to be like that. But you'll find that your palate will get used to it and crave those flavors. So that's step one. Watch Hungry for Change. Totally easy. Just go on Netflix, look it up. And yeah, it's perfect because it really teaches you what you should be eating. Now, as far as exercise, just get moving more. If you're not used to, like running a lot or walking miles and miles a day, that's all right. Just start small. Start by like counting your steps, getting a Fitbit, and just being aware of how much you are or aren't moving throughout the day. I was kind of stuck in a rut. I was running like nobody's business and I wasn't really seeing any changes. I signed up for BBG. It's a super easy app that you can just download. You get a 7-day free trial and you can see if you like it. And honestly, if you go on Instagram and you search the hashtag BBG, you will be drawn in. Now, I have only seen this with ladies. So guys, what my husband's been doing is he's been walking a whole lot more and he's been finding videos online. And again, it's interesting because what we do with exercise is kind of the same thing we do with diet. So instead of running on the treadmill 5 days a week, doing the same thing, we mix it up. We'll go run on the treadmill, walk on the treadmill, do HIIT exercises, HIIT meaning high intensity interval training, or just ab stuff or focus on our muscles more. And the thing is that people will want to see dramatic changes right away, and most of the times that will not happen. And crash dieting or crash exercising is not going to be helpful for you in the long term. Because just like when I kind of starved myself the entire month before our wedding, that was like a short-term solution for a long-term problem. And now I'm happy to say that we're getting stronger, we're getting fitter. The other day, I couldn't even do a freaking push-up. And now I can. And it's only been 1 week since I joined the program. Before that, like I said, I'd been doing lots of cardio, but it's all all about balance. If there's anything I can give you guys information about, it's all about balance. You just have to find what works for you and what doesn't. And just to keep working even if you just do not feel like exercising. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Just leave comments down below. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. And subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Now let's go exercise. Today's leg day.